Hello, welcome to another video, another day, another video, another carnivoran. And the carnivoran of the day is one of the most iconic ones of all, though perhaps not the first creature most people would think of when thinking carnivoran. No, I'm not talking about pandas. We've already had bears, so the giant panda will not be part of this drawing. No, I'm talking about the most singular pinniped around these days, the walrus. So walruses have got these very prominent noses, of course, well, faces in general. I'm starting here. We already see the nostrils, and now I'm emphasizing the fact that its vibrissae, its whiskers, are very stiff and very prominent. As you might know, these whiskers are used for singling out prey, usually mollusks, at the bottom of the sea, on the sea floor, because that's the main food for a walrus. Now, its eyes are small and beady, but I'll try to give it a bit of an expression. The expression of a rather unpleasantly surprised walrus. At least that is my aim. So let's emphasize that eye a bit more. Now, we're also taking note of the fact that its skull is actually rather long behind the eyes. The eyes are also a bit, they stand out a bit, though not that much. We're not talking hippos here. Anyways, let's not forget the fact that this creature has also got a chin, of course. Here it is. You can see the vibrissae are actually next to the chin mostly. And of course, you've got these huge canines, the tusks. This individual does not have particularly long tusks. However, I'd say they're prominent enough. Now, given that they're a bit rounded, I'll give them a bit of shade here too, at the back. A bit of an illusion, very subtle, of them being rounded. You can so they don't just look like lines, but seem to have a bit more substance to them. Of course, walruses are also known for being very, blubbery animals. So let's not be too cheap when given it wrinkles and skin folds. They've also got a prominent shoulder hump. So here we go. And actually, it's only partly in view, which I sometimes like. Oh, let's not forget its ear right there, almost next to behind the ears. Eyes. Okay, now, given their massive size, walruses might seem to have very short arms or front legs, and indeed they do. They're not very, very long, but on the other hand, keep in mind that they're still quite visible on the outside. And we're actually talking short arms here. Similarly, which I always like pointing out at people, pinnipeds like walruses have got very visible fingers, really, in their front flippers and in their back flippers too, actually. So these are, of course, connected in a flipper, as I said before, but they're still pretty much visible from the outside. Now, let's draw its chest resting on what is supposed to be the floor. I'll emphasize the shade here of the front flipper a bit more, and let's give it plenty of wrinkles. We'll imagine the other front leg is here, but I'll also give it some substance because it should be more or less visible here. So basically we're looking at the animal's wrist. Now, don't forget the fact that they are very textured animals, so let's give it lines and creases and wrinkles in its skin and pits. These are all quite visible in the real animal, and I think they should also be visible in any cartoon walrus. Anyways, here we go. We've drawn a walrus partway in the view here. So I hope you enjoyed watching once again. Here we were. And hopefully you'll watch again next time. Bye.